Kana, the girl in the purple dress. Well, actually, my dress is white. Quiet, you. Alright, so Kana. Kana is hands down the best character in all of Maplestory. Now, you guys thought Adele was the best character in the game. No. Adele can't do everything like Kana can do. In this video, I'll be discussing why I think Kana is hands down the best character in Maplestory. And I will also be discussing what I think that they should do to balance the class. So, let's get right into it. Kana is a supportive mage character. She has one of the best supportive skills in the game. I'm just going to leave a couple screenshots here. Feel free to pause it. Yeah, so she's one of the best supportive characters in the game. She has one of the best binds coming in at 15 seconds. The average class, their bind is usually 10 seconds and hers is 15 seconds and it's big AoE. She has a lot of supportive skills to help your teammates as well. Now, if you look right here, she's also top DPS. She's currently in 6th place for June of this year of 2021. So she has amazing DPS. Doesn't make any sense because if you look at the bottom here, the bishop's at the bottom. And my paladin is very upset with this right here. But yeah, it doesn't make sense for a supportive mage to have such high amount of DPS. That doesn't make sense at all. Kana is also really tanky in terms of HP. She has one of the highest HPs other than the demons. And the warriors are very furious about this because it doesn't make sense for a supportive mage to have more HP than the average warrior. The average Kana at level 250 should have an average about, I would say, 120k HP. That's just ridiculous. It's super stupid. Like, I understand you don't have magic guard, I get it, but this is just super stupid to have a supportive mage class to have more HP than the warriors. Doesn't make any sense at all. Kana is also one of the best farming classes in the game. She also has spawn enhancements. She has a move called Keshun, which increases the amount of mobs that spawn on the map and decrease the mob's timer. Therefore, when you defeat the mobs, they spawn quicker on the map. Alright? So yeah, with all that being said, you can see that Kana can pretty much fit every role. She's a must-have in every party. You're gonna want her. Assuming Nexon is not going to fix their game, like if you look at how the game is, this is a grinding based game, right? And to make the most mesos effectively is through grinding mobs, right? Defeating mobs, and to level up, you have to defeat mobs too as well, right? Every event that comes out, you have to coin cap, right? Kana does the best in all of that. She's the best all-around character. She's literally the best character in the game by far. You not playing this character, you're doing yourself a disservice. Alright, so now I want to talk about what I think that they should do to fix the character. Now, if you're someone who has Kana Mule or if you're a Kana main, you're not going to like what I say because the time and effort it took you to get to where you are now, you're not going to like what I'm about to say. Alright, so what I think they should do to fix the class, and by the way, I did hear a rumor that they will that they will be doing some fixes on Kana in July. Don't know if that's true, but anyway, let's continue. So what I think they should do is, let's start with the HP. It doesn't make sense for a supportive mage character to have more HP than the average warrior class, other than the demons. That's super stupid, really dumb, like, it needs to be changed. And if you didn't know, Kana also scales with HP too as well. Like, it's so unbalanced, it's dumb, alright? She can literally tank certain abilities that would normally kill you in one hit because she has so much HP. Okay, so I think the HP needs to be changed. A supportive character should never ever be top DPS like that. She should be somewhere probably around over here. You know, it doesn't make any sense for that. The next one is Keshun. Now, Keshun, I think it should just be a summon skill. It shouldn't be a spawn enhancement, it should just be a summon skill. And if you look at all the characters in the game, like how they mob and stuff, they always have cooldowns on their summon abilities. But Kana, she doesn't really have cooldowns on hers. Like, the uptime on her skills is always up. And I feel like that red superhero that she summons, I think it should have a cooldown after it expires, you know? But even me saying all these things, Kana is still going to be incredibly powerful. As for the other skills, I think that Nexon needs to rework a lot, like at least 50% of the other skills. Nexon needs to know where they want to take the character. Is she going to be a farming king, or is she going to be a supportive mage? Because right now she's like everything pretty much in the game, and she's super unbalanced. Doesn't make any sense. And I want to talk about other type of games for a second. Like, for example, League of Legends, when they do their nerfs and buffs. If a character's pick or ban rate is picked, or like, if a character's pick or ban rate is picked about 95%, then they will make some changes to the character. Usually the characters tend to get nerfed. I'm not saying it's like that all the time, but that's usually what it is. And that goes for competitive and also casual play. But not even just games like that. I'm sure other games do the same thing too as well. Because if they didn't do this, then everyone would just play the same character over and over and over. And that's exactly what people have been doing with Kana. And I don't think it's good to have in your game, like, the most played character is always Kana. It's just not fun. You go to Latchland, literally 80% of the characters that you see, they're all Kana mules. Like, come on, man. Like, guilds that I join, they're mainly just a bunch of Kanas. So I think that they should definitely change Kana for sure. It's just not fun where it's not fun where every channel you go to there's just a bunch of Kana. Like, it's like League of Kana at this point. And all the new players that are playing this game, who are getting into it, usually they get into this game because their friend recommends them to play it. And they always say, oh, if you're playing on Reboot, make sure you make a Kana. And they're kind of forced to play this character Kana. And I don't think that's a good experience for newer players. Like, yeah, Kana is easy, but I think it's better to, like, play what you want to play. You know, not kind of be forced to play the character Kana. Anyways, you guys, that's all pretty much I have to say about the Kana. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.